Good morning, Marianas. I'm Troy Torres. I apologize for the informal setting. We're having internet issues here at the office. But here are your top stories from Kandit and the Guam Daily Post. It's Monday, July 18, 2022. It's 6:14 in the morning. In Kandit's top story over the weekend, if you're wondering why your Guam Power Authority bill for June reflects the new power rates the Public Utilities Commission approved for July 1, here's why. The PUC approved for rates to go up on bills where the meter is read on July 1 and not simply on consumption from July 1 forward. If your bill is read on or after July 1, every day of consumption during that period, including days in June, will reflect the new Secondary Levelized Energy Adjustment Clause, or LEAC, rate of more than 25 cents per kilowatt hour. That is a 25% increase from the previous rate on the largest part of your bill. The secondary LEAC will increase again for bills where the meter is read on or after September 1, 2022. The political gloves came off this weekend. Adelup responded to a call by Senator Jim Moylan to use federal pandemic discretionary funds to help residents with their utilities. In its response, the governor's office accuses the senator of spreading misinformation, saying the rules for the use of that money prohibit local use for utilities expenses. Congressman Michael Nicholas, however, in response, posted the actual rules, which do indicate the government of Guam's ability to use the federal funds for residents' power bills. And the politics didn't stop there. Former Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo's staffer, Washington resident Matt Herman, told the Guam Daily Post he believes Congressman Nicholas should not have explained himself in a recent news conference regarding the House Ethics Committee decision to close its case without filing any charges and instead refer the matter to the Justice Department. In an attack against his former boss's ex-nemesis, Mr. Herman opined on the congressman's recent ethics battle. His former boss, Ms. Bordallo, was herself investigated over allegations she rented her home to the Japanese consulate, received free lodging, meals, and amenities at the Outrigger Guam Resort, and used official funds to pay for lodging and food at the resort. She was also investigated for allegedly using her staff to perform personal services related to maintaining her rental property. Nicholas became congressman after defeating Bordallo in a primary election upset in 2018. Ms. Bordallo now works for Nicholas's current political opponent, Governor Lulian Guerrero, whom the congressman is trying to unseat in this year's primary election. In a story by Emmanuel Herediano for the Guam Daily Post, the Arnold Dave 2022 Independent Gubernatorial Campaign Team and other supporters welcomed Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands Lieutenant Governor Arnold Palacios and his wife Wella when they arrived at the Francisco C. Ada Saipan International Airport around 8:40 a.m. Saturday. Palacios was discharged from the Queens Healthcare Center in Honolulu, Hawaii, where he was transported in June, but was advised to stay in Honolulu for follow-up care. The Lieutenant Governor was testifying in court on May 31 when a pre-existing back condition was exacerbated, requiring immediate medical attention. In a story in the Post, relief in the amount of $60.3 million through the local employers assistance program has been paid out since January 2022, the governor's office stated in a press release. Almost 1,000 small businesses on Guam have been able to operate because of the financial support from the Leon Guerrero administration, Adelup said in the news release. As a note from Kandit News, those funds were provided by both the Guam legislature and by the American taxpayers through federal pandemic relief funds. In a story by Nick Delgado in the Post, the second psychiatrist to assist with his defense during his trial in the Superior Court of Guam. Donovan Allen Chargaloff Ornelas, 41, appeared before Judge Alberto Tolentino on Friday. Trial has been scheduled for August 16. Finally, in a story by Nick Delgado in the Post, a man convicted of sexually molesting a 4-year-old girl will spend 9 years in the Department of Corrections prison for his crime. Derek Joseph Zamora, 38, was sentenced Friday before Superior Court of Guam Judge Vernon Perez. According to court documents, the child told her mother that Zamora sexually assaulted her in August 2021. He allegedly forced the child to touch him before he molested her. A lot of heavy news for one day, huh? Well, today on Kandit, our agenda includes at 1 p.m. We're going to have live in our studio for our candidate version, or our candidate show called To the Point, Democratic senatorial candidate Wil Parkinson. Also, Guam's former Carmelite Mother Superior, Mother Dawn, has been somewhat promoted in a diocese in the United States. You'll remember that Mother Dawn sounded the alarm, or was one of the people who sounded the alarm on Archbishop Anthony Apron back in the day. We'll have that story. Also, our top story today is a continuation of a series we've been running on essential worker pay and how Adelup has not responded to Kandit's request for information on whether Governor Leon Guerrero will agree with standing up such a program in the coming days. Get these in-depth stories on candidnews.com. You may also subscribe to daily news from the Guam Daily Post at postguam.com. We remind you that Kandit, The Point, and The Post will be hosting the Platform 2022, the Lieutenant Governor's debate, this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. on July 20 here in our studios. We'll be casting it live. Also, we'll be promoting or casting live on July 28th the Guam Medical Association's debate, which will be carried from the Hilton Guam Resort and Spa. Also, we're proud to announce a new partnership with Sally Aquino on a weekly Filipino show here on Kandit that will begin in August. The Ray Gibson Show, we ask you to turn your attention now as we end this live cast of your morning news for July 18 to the Ray Gibson Show on 93.3 FM The Point, also live on Facebook at The Point Guam. You all have a blessed and good morning. Let me just say good morning to all of you who have been so kind to say good morning. Good morning, Bennett Lujan Duenas. Matt Geiger, good morning. You're the handsome guy. Good morning, John Savares. Hi, Lonnie Solis. My sister, I love you. Hi, Mary Damien. Hi, Mike and Grace Blas. Let's see. Matt Geiger says power rates are life-threatening. I couldn't agree more. Not just in Guam, but in the CNMI as well. Good morning, Jewel May Lazama. Joseph Castro, thank you so much for joining us from Texas College Station. Good morning to my sister Pam Duvall and to our brother Ken Leon Guerrero, who says everyone should watch that debate. It should be good. Ken wanted to have a show this morning regarding one of his voter initiatives. Unfortunately, the internet issue persists. We're waiting for our provider to send somebody. I'm able to do this casting because I was able to connect it to my phone, but yeah, we'll likely hear from Ken at some point today when our internet issues are fixed. But you guys have a wonderful and blessed morning. Please join me in watching Cousin Ray Gibson on 93.3 FM The Point Guam on Facebook.